Aloha! Are you looking to sell your Maui home in 2023? Well, you're in the right spot because in this video, I'm going to share my top tips and tricks with you on how to sell your home for top dollar. My name is Jessica Oyanagi and I'm a realtor living and working on the island of Maui. I'm the owner of Home Sweet Maui Realty and I'm here to help serve anyone who wants to buy or sell a home on the Valley Isle. If you want to get in touch with me, feel free to check out the links below and book a one-on-one call with me so I can get to know you and how I can help you best. In this video, I'm going to give you a sneak peek at my seller's listing guide. I'm going to give you 3 of my top tips for selling your Maui home for top dollar. So tip number 1 that I'm going to give you for selling your home in 2023 is I am going to advise that you schedule a home tour with myself or a realtor that you trust, okay? And the reason for this is because, we can get in our heads just looking around on Zillow, talking with our neighbors, watching social media about how much our home might actually be worth. But until you have a professional like myself actually come to your property, walk through the details of your property with you, you won't be able to really determine a market value for your home, okay? So when we schedule a home tour, I'm going to do things like look at the condition of your property, okay? Have you been maintaining it, cleaning it regularly? Maybe any updates that you've done to the property since you acquired it, right? And just looking at the overall shape of the home to make sure that it really matches what we have on record in our Maui MLS, okay? Because there's a lot of times when property descriptions don't exactly match up with what's happening in real life. And usually this can work out to your advantage, right? There might be things that you don't even think about as valuable that are on your property that I can come take a look and say, hey, you know what? That, I don't know, antique light fixture could really be worth a lot to the potential buyer of your home, right? So schedule a home tour with myself or your favorite realtor is step number 1 for selling your home. Okay, step number 2, after we've done a home tour on your property, is we are going to discuss the repairs and upgrades that need to be done to your home before we list it for sale, okay? Now, this might be something you've been thinking about for a really long time and you're just ready to hit the ground running, right? Or perhaps, this is a home you've owned for a really long time. You have a lot of sentimental value, right, about this home. Maybe you're not really quite ready to jump in yet, right? You're just kind of wanting to gather more information. And regardless of the stage that you're at or your emotional state or your motivation, it's my job to recommend to you the repairs and upgrades that need to be done to your property so we can really get it ready to show at its best, right, when you list it. Sometimes sellers may not really see the things that need to be done to their property before they list it for sale, okay? For a multitude of reasons, realtors like myself are looking at homes and what's available and on the market regularly, okay? So the recommendations we make aren't just gonna be like, hey, we want you to dump $50,000 in your house so it looks picture perfect when we put it on the market, okay? We're only going to recommend the things that we think are absolutely necessary for you to be competitive in your market and sell your home for top dollar. And tip number 3 that I'm going to give you for this particular video is going to be about getting a comparative market analysis or a CMA done, okay? So I am a professional, I'm a realtor, I can run a CMA for you that kind of compares your home or your property, right, to other similar types of properties in your area, okay? And what this is gonna help us do is look at real data, okay? Homes that have recently sold, what they have sold for, if they're comparative to yours, meaning do they have a similar number of bedrooms and bathrooms? Do they have similar square footage or lot sizes, right? There's a lot that goes into comparing your property to the other properties that are on the market in your area, besides just looking at Zillow, right, on your own and going, hey, this place up the road sold for this much, I must be able to get that. So please, let us do our job. Let us help you. Let us serve you as realtors. And I would love to work up a CMA for you so that you have real data when you go to price your home, okay? Because the worst thing you can do actually is overprice your home, right? We don't want your home sitting on the market for too long. People wondering like, why is it still on the market after 30, 60, right? 100 days, right? The whole goal is to sell your home as quickly as possible, so generate as much true interest as we can as soon as possible and for the best price possible, okay? So that means we don't want to over or undervalue your home compared to what's going on in the market. And while we're on this topic, I do want to let you know just a little bit about working with me. I'm very transparent, I'm very honest, I'm very forthright, and this means that I also abide by a code of ethics, okay, that our National Association of Realtors has for all realtors, which says that I will need to help you determine a fair market price when you list your home. Okay, so there might be some realtors out there that are just gonna, promise you the moon and tell you, oh yeah, we'll definitely get 50,000 above what you're asking, right? Or maybe even try to price your home a little bit higher than what's actually going on in the market. And I want to let you know that I am not one of those realtors. I take the ethics portion of what I do very, very seriously. So if you're a client who comes to me and you say, I've done my research and I know it's worth this much, or this is what I really need to get for this, that's fine, and we can take that into consideration, but I also want you to know that it's my job to act in an ethical way and price your home in an ethical manner, not only for yourself, but for the community, right? For the community that we live in and making sure that our market is stable, okay? So I just wanted to throw that out there. I know that realtors can get a very bad rap, and so I wanted to let you know that if you work with me, I'm always gonna come from a place of high standards and ethics when we work together. So at this point in the video, you might be saying, Jessica, those 3 tips are great, but isn't there a lot more that goes into listing my home and selling my home for top dollar? And the answer is absolutely yes, okay? These are just my first 3 tips for preparing your home to sell it in 2023, okay? But if you wanna grab all of my tips and an extensive list of items for what I recommend when you're preparing to sell your home, go ahead and visit the link down below in the caption and you can download my full seller's guide, okay? This is gonna have 22 pages of amazing information and facts for you to prepare to sell your Maui home in 2023. And that's it. Those are my top 3 tips for getting ready to sell your Maui home in 2023. And if you would like more help preparing your home, please feel free to reach out to me. I have links to my website to book a one-on-one call with me down below. And if you find value in this video and you'd like to watch more videos like this, feel free to hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. And I will see you next week. Aloha.